This is a live emergency update ahead of a crippling ice storm and a snowstorm that's about to impact a large swath of the central and southern U.S. That's going to happen from Texas all the way up to the northeast. It looks like the most significant icing portion of this event will be from North Texas into southern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, northwestern Mississippi, up into portions of Tennessee, and then another maximum to the east of the Appalachians where the cold air can bank up against the mountains. It's a lot of times very stubborn to get removed by the warm nose, and I think that upstate South Carolina, northeastern Georgia, and especially the Carolina Piedmont into Virginia could get up to 2 inches of ice, freezing rain, and it's going to change from sleet to freezing rain from south to north during this event. The event's going to begin first the night of the 23rd across the southern plains. That'll begin as some icing and sleet likely in the Oklahoma City metro. That's going to be largely warm advection driven. This is going to be a double wave event. The first wave is going to be coupled to the right entrance of the jet, more warm advection driven, but still convective in spots. That's going to lead to some thunder freezing rain across North Texas, including the DFW Metroplex, beginning Friday night, tomorrow night, January 23rd, and that's going to push east across a large swath of Arkansas, eventually into Mississippi. The heaviest snow could fall just to the north of the Oklahoma City metro, Tulsa area, up into southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, possibly enhanced by the orography of the Ozark Plateau that could keep it snow up in that area specifically, and then ice off to the south, sleet. And a lot of times that band of freezing rain can be relatively narrow because it has to be the perfect balance of the size of the warm nose and the depth of the sub-freezing air at the low levels. But looking at some of those forecast soundings, those surface temperatures are going to be well below freezing, even underneath the prominent warm nose. Textbook forecast soundings for freezing rain, especially along the I-20 corridor, northern Louisiana, up into northwestern Mississippi. It looks like the models have been gravitating toward the Euro model solution, which has some positive feedbacks baked in, a bit more of an amplified trough, and that has shifted things north compared to yesterday. The GFS has also merged up with it. I would probably give the European model about a 75% weight versus the GFS when creating those snow and ice maps in terms of placement and amounts. And I do think that that stripe of ice is likely going to exist in 2 pockets of the most significant areas, northern Louisiana to northwestern Mississippi, up into portions of western Tennessee, and also that area to the east of the Appalachians where that sub-freezing air can bank up against the mountains. I'm going to be chasing this event. First, I have to go up to Burnsville, Minnesota tomorrow for a speaking event. That's going to be at the Ames Center. That's at 8 p.m. up there, south side of Minneapolis, and I'm going to be driving all night tomorrow night to catch up to that storm system as it first breaks out across the southern plains and into Arkansas. And I may even target this pocket to the east of the Appalachians where I think that air is going to be dammed up against the mountains a little bit. I'm going to be working with AccuWeather as well as live streaming on the Team Dominator page if we can get this system rigged up in Burnsville before I head south tomorrow night to cover this storm. Very dangerous